Hey, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. Um, this okay. This is just a little pre-message to get us started to see what this is about. For some of you, I started with this first. So for some of you, you're like mentally or like verbally defensive in regards to, I feel like your emotions, what you're passionate about. You have a lot of red here. I feel like there's something. Okay, hold on. Over here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Justice card. Underneath that, hiding. First, the Knight of Cups was like kind of peeking out a little bit, and then the Queen of Cups a little bit. So I wanted to see what they were. So that's what they are. I feel like there's some sort of like how you feel about love, how you behave with love, how you think about love, how you've experienced love, and see now something else is peaking. The Four of Pentacles. So this way, you've been holding on to like patterns, but there's gonna be like a release of that if there hasn't been already. There was like a period of time over here. Sorry. Over here, you had the Five of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So there was a period of time. You might still currently be doing this from time to time, if not regularly for some of you. But I feel like you're defensive about your thoughts. You're defensive about what you share with people. You're defensive about what it is that you provide and create with people, how much you invest your energy, your finances, like basically all your resources. I feel like you've learned a lesson. Um, like right here with the Judgment at the bottom of the deck, you've definitely learned lessons, heavy lessons, like deep lessons in regards to how you behave in love, how people behave with you in love, the energies that you hold on to or not. And I feel like that goes with your your mental and emotional, like yourself too. I feel like you're evaluating, sorry, you're evaluating how you behave in love, how you feel and think about love. Love. I feel like there's some sort of, for some of you, this might be in your past, but there's like, in regards to love, I feel like there's something, it might be a relationship, a connection that's in the back of your mind where you feel like love isn't possible necessarily. Like this, there's, for some of you, it's the thought and idea. For others of you, it's that it's an actual person that you can touch, but you might not be able to actually touch them. There was like, you see how she's like holding this thing. It's reminding me of like the Death card, even though it's the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you, and it's not even like that's not, it's like multiple objects that make up that, but that's what I'm heavily seeing right now. For some of you, that indicates to me that there was a connection, a person that you once felt very fondly about, and it didn't work out for whatever reason. So you always still have that person in the back of your mind. You're always thinking about them. You're wondering about them, but you realize, like, to have balance within yourself, to have fairness within yourself, you have to guard yourself against those thoughts, against those against those memories. So I felt like and there's a piece of you that like you're wanting, like you're willing to like end things from your past. You're like, you want a victory, a final victory in having balance and having a success that you feel balanced in, that you feel guided to take, movement that you feel guided to take. And I feel like you're willing to end something. And then you see over here, like really it's her wand. It's a wand. So I felt like there's something you're really trying to create. Like when I see these two together, it looks like it's what the heck? It wasn't even that. These two, when I see these two together, it reminds me of something ending. That looks like the death thing. I forget what it's called, guys. I'm sorry. But hopefully you know what I'm talking about. But I feel like over here too, like whatever that was that ended over there, you're focused on this forward movement, on standing in your integrity, like standing proud of yourself, being confident, being secure. I feel like you're very conscious of who you allow in your environment. And I feel like it took a lot of work for you to be able to get there. And then over here, I was wanting to put some clarifiers on like just a little bit of this. So it came up with the Six of Cups, bottom of the deck, nothing really showing underneath that. And then the High Priestess, and then the Ten of Swords was showing underneath that. So again, there's something that you have a nostalgic connection towards. You have a fond memory towards somebody, person, place, or thing. I'm assuming it's a person. I'm getting it's a person. But it might be a thing. For some of you, it might be a pet. Take it as it resonates, but don't force the messages. But there's a nostalgic connection, and I feel like you're mad and you're tired of thinking about it. You're tired of the difficult thoughts. There's an energy of like, you know what you know, but you can't speak it. You can't share it. You can't talk to who this is. There was an ending, right? There was an ending within this person, place, or thing, situation, whatever it is for you. It was a person for most of you. So take it as it resonates. But there's like, you're tired of thinking about what's peaking. The Six of Pentacles. So, and the Six of Pentacles was right here, right? So multiple times it showed out in the two decks that we're showing, and two times it showed out. So you're wanting balance very, very heavily. And if this isn't wanting it, this is needing it. There's like, it's necessary. It's necessary for you to have balance within your thoughts, within your words, within the way that you allow people to speak to you, within everything within your environment. But you already know that. You have the High Priestess here. You're not saying something. Or somebody might not be saying something with you and you're tired of it. Like, you're tired of this energy of people being deceitful. You're wanting balance. You're wanting to have some sort of like conclusion so you can move forward. For some of you, what's peeking over here, the Two of Wands. Yeah, you want somebody to make a decision already, or you're hoping to have a decision. For some of you, you might have a decision to make and that's stressing you out. You need to follow your intuition. For some of you, I'm like really having an issue speaking right now. And I feel like you're not using your voice like you should. For some of you, there's like, you need to bring balance and to the situation, but you already know how. But your thoughts keep on like invading you at times. Your thoughts keep on like I feel like there's times where you think about this person and it's like you think about what could have been. You think about like how good it felt at certain times with that person. And then it's like you like how do you say, like you suddenly realize like you're thinking about this person and then you like intentionally change your thoughts. I feel like this person, like, and you're tired of that energy. You're tired of just thinking about this person and like wondering, it's like WTF, you know, like what the heck is going on already? Okay, let's see. This is the Strength card and something else is behind it. Oh, look. Hold on. Before we look at that, hold on. And something else is behind the Three of Wands. Okay, so you 2 and 3, right? So there's something that you're being guided towards. I feel like there's a direction. You're having to choose something, right? You might have a lot going on and you have to pick. It's like, are you going to continue this? What's the right path for you specifically? And I feel like there's an energy, Gemini, where like you waited for something to come in and I feel like you can see it, but it's not like you can't really touch it. For some of you, like I don't know how to explain this very well. Yeah, and then it's the Nine of Swords next. So there's this energy of like you, how do you say? You think about this person, about how things were and how things could have been and how you thought things were going to be and like what direction actually ended up happening. And there's a you're waiting for this energy to pass already. You're waiting for like for yourself to stop thinking about this person. I feel like this person is around. I feel like it's irritating. What's under here? Hold on. I lost it. Hold on. The Page of Cups. So you're thinking heavily, like you want to talk to this person, but I don't feel like you can. You're just thinking about it. You're thinking about it. You might be talking to other people about it. Or for some of you, I feel like that's like old energy. You want to have a new opportunity. You would have done things differently. You wish they would have done things differently. You're thinking and sleepless nights, like you can't believe like how, excuse me my words, but you can't believe how they effed up an opportunity. Like it could have been so good. And you thought you like there was an offer coming in and you thought it was balanced and fair. But there was things you didn't know about it. And now you're spending your time like thinking about this. Like this person like invades your thoughts. I feel like their energy invades your energy at times. Let's see what else. We're gonna do like a general message, couple general messages, and then we're gonna take some personals. Okay, guys. Let me put these away though. I think personals are some like helpful because it allows, like I feel like a lot of times you don't realize how much your situation and your experiences resonate with other people. And I feel like other people, when they get to hear other people's stuff, it helps them to think of things differently. It gives you a different perspective without telling everybody all your business if you don't want to. All right. Hold up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. I'd really appreciate it. All right, Gemini. You have the Six of Pentacles again. So those of you who recently got on, like this came out twice already before, and now it's coming out again. So some sort of thing in regards to balance, right? You might be giving too much. You might be taking too much, but I doubt you're taking too much. I feel like there's something, I feel like for some of you, it's an emotional element that needs balance within you internally. For some of you, there's people that are in your environment and they're not allowing things to be fair. So you need to like balance that out. Yeah, we have the Devil. There's something in your environment that's kind of toxic. There might be like people leaning on you too much, needing too much from you. There might be some energy in your environment where people are trying to be combative in some way, shape, or form. Oh, crap. I don't think I looked at those cards up here. My bad, guys. You had the Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Lovers, the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands. Okay, so a couple of these cards had already came out a couple of times. What I'm getting from this message is that there's something that you're passionate and inspired for. There's something you're trying to create, and you're trying to have an opportunity of having something to celebrate ultimately. I feel like you're exhausting yourself, Gemini. There's an energy of where you're like causing yourself to be, you're like wanting to have success, and you're passionate about something. You're passionate about some sort of forward movement. You're wanting to have something to celebrate because of like something is okay. You are passionate about something. Something is like within you wanting to be manifested and created and built. but I felt like you're still like in the process of it. But I feel like there's a lot of celebration going on around you. But this is my energy that I'm kind of like noticing right here. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. There's this very independent energy of where you're not allowing like this forward movement. I feel like you have your how you say, you have your eye on an idea or maybe a specific person of how you want it to go, but I feel like you're more like being on your own right now. You're doing your own thing. You're focusing on your work, your finances, your school, whatever it is for you. There's a lot of independent energy right here. But there's also a thought in the back of your mind. Again, I'm getting in the back of your mind. There's this thing, this person that you feel fond about. You recall them in a good light, in a good way. But the situation, for whatever reason, is very toxic. It's very heavy for you. This burden you've been carrying for a long time. This energy of having an opportunity. See, Spirit wants to talk about this for reals. So this opportunity that once upon a time, maybe recently or maybe a million years ago, this time it turned out to be a burden. This new offer, this new opportunity, it turned out to be a burden. I felt like you went into an offer or an opportunity with your eyes closed, like blinded by love, or just not expecting, like a little bit, how do you say? Naive, a little bit naive. Again, I'm getting like you were wanting to celebrate something, that you were very excited about this offer. You thought there was something to celebrate. You went into it with your eyes closed, very excited, but ultimately it led into a lot of defeat, a lot of disappointment. I feel like there's been like a lot of like people watch this happen to you. People watch this experience you have. The offer was shallow, was empty, was non-existent. Like you offered your full offer, but I feel like whatever was offered back to you was kind of deceptive, deceitful. For others of you, I feel like you're getting a lot of offers for romance, but I'm not getting that energy of like you're getting anything. Yeah, next card, you have the Nine of Wands. So there's this energy of, even if you are getting a lot of offers, I feel like you're not getting what you would want. You're not getting anything that's gonna like knock your socks off. I just feel like you're kind of like, okay, don't shoot the messenger. But what I'm getting is like there's a lot of disappointment. There's like people are kind of shady. You don't know what to expect. You don't know how long you can trust them. You don't know what's going on. So I feel like you're living in the moment. You're definitely in this single energy, right? You're not putting your your energy or effort towards other people right now. I feel like you know that things can kind of fall beneath you at any time, and you don't want to invest in that way. Like even if you were to take a forward movement, I feel like you realize like it's going to eat away at your confidence and your passion and your willpower and your desire. And I feel like you're kind of defensive. Like you're defensive about forward movement and making an offer or accepting an offer from somebody else. Again, we have the Nine of Swords here and the Seven of Wands. So again, you're stuck in your thoughts, you're stuck in your mind about things, but you're very much able to like move forward. You're able to like, you have your own back. You don't need to worry about things, Gemini. If you're sitting there wondering, like if you're spending like long nights thinking about whatever this is for you, I feel like you don't have to. You can kind of ease up a little bit, because I feel like you have the upper ground. I feel like things are always working out in your benefit. And I felt like even though you're kind of like, hold on. Even though you're kind of stuck in your thoughts and you're stuck in your head, you need to realize like ultimately at the end of the day, you have the tools and this like the willpower, you have everything you need to get through this and let this energy go. Like you're a smart person. You've learned from these like empty offers where they've disappointed you and you felt defeated and you felt like it didn't work out. Like you need to have this energy again. And for some of you, I felt like it's a long time ago, but that energy where you're hoping for love and you're thinking like, even if you are in a connection already, I'm getting like there was once this moment in time where you were passionate about love, you were inspired about love, but there was something that happened that kind of caused you to not want to be loved, or not necessarily, no, sorry, that's not the right word. There was something that you had experienced, whether emotionally, physically, mentally, whatever it was. You had put your investment somewhere and it was an empty investment. And I felt like that caused you to be independent, to accept that or expect the fact that like people can't be trusted. You're not going to invest your energy in somewhere where it's empty and shallow. And I feel like you're not getting any connection or any offer somewhere that makes you feel where it's solid, where it's stable and secure, that you want to invest in it. Bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're moving away from the things, person, places, or things, the energies that are no longer emotionally satisfying for you. I feel like you're disappointed from the disconnect. And then you have the Knight of Wands, the Temperance, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups. So there's some sort of, you're wanting to just, I like this actually, Gemini. You're wanting to just like whatever it is that you're passionate about, you're wanting to take that forward movement. And I'm not talking about a person. I'm talking about like you want to create a book, you want to make an article, you want to create a company, you want to start a job, you want to do something. There's something you're excited and passionate towards, and you want to just do that. You don't want to keep thinking about this like mental energy, this like this person that was once upon a time, but they are no more. And they keep on invading your thoughts for some of you. And then with the Temperance here, like this is going to be balanced, Gemini. There is something within you that is calling for balance. And I feel like there's a need for you to have a balance within how you think about love, how you see love. I feel like you don't see love the way that you could, the way that you should, the way that's healthy for you. For some of you, there's a need to bring balance to how you feel about love, how you see love, what your expectations are in regards to how people are treating you. Like evaluate what you're passionate about, Gemini, because it's okay if it's about a person, but at the same time, it's okay if it's not. There's something that you're passionate about, and be honest with yourself. Okay, for some of you, don't shoot the messenger, okay? For some of you, there's something in your past that you are passionate about. You need to accept this truth so it can be released. I feel like there's something that's like locked deep within you, a truth deep within you that you're not acknowledging it. And that's why it keeps on intruding on your thoughts. Let's see. Then you have the Temperance, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups. So yeah, you need to have balance and healing in regards to how you feel love, how you think about love, a connection. Like somebody was your wish fulfillment, and you like, I feel like you're accepting the fact that things just didn't work out. Like for some of you, like you expected to have a celebration, but there wasn't, right? We've already established that. I feel like you invested in something because you expected it to grow. You thought it was going to be balanced and good and balanced for both of you. I'm getting, like, I just keep getting balanced and good. Like it was going to be great, right? It was going to be great for both of you. But there was some sort of ending, unexpected, quick ending, harsh ending, difficult ending. I feel like it like caused this like this energy within you, like you were once my wish fulfillment and now you're my enemy, or now you're a stranger. Like it's that kind of energy. And I feel like that makes you sad. That energy makes you sad. The transition of the energy makes you sad, but also the fact that you keep finding yourself thinking about this person. I'm gonna say person, place, or thing, takes it as resonates. It's kind of intrusive, and that's annoying. It's like, get out of my thoughts already. But Gemini, there is something for you to celebrate. There is some sort of wish fulfillment that's going to come. I don't know how it comes or who it comes with, but you're not going to know. You're not going to be expecting it. There's some sort of wish fulfillment coming, right? There's going to be a celebration because of the wish fulfillment, but you're not going to know. You're not going to be expecting it. You're not going to see it coming. Somebody's going to tell you something, and it's going to cause forward movement. It might cause fight. What? I'm just going to say this. Take it as it resonates. Only for some of you, I'm not getting it very much, but for some of you, you might have somebody coming in and speaking a truth, maybe even apologizing or something. And that's going to cause forward movement within you. You're going to be like, there's going to be passion reignited, I heard, for some of you. Somebody's watching you be like inspired, be intuitive, I heard. However you do what you do, somebody's watching it. Somebody's watching and observing how you do what you do. I feel like for some people, they don't like it and they're jealous. You might have some haters, Gemini. Ooh, shocker. People hate what they don't know and they don't, whatever they can't be. But that's all good. We all have our own lessons to learn. Okay. What else for Gemini? The Five of Swords and the Fool. So I feel like, again, you're stuck in your thoughts. You're defensive mentally about opportunities, new endeavors, new offers, new adventures. I feel like it's all well and cool if it's like surface, but like you don't want to go deep. You don't want to have like these offers where people are extending something. You don't want to end up having it be a false start or like shallow victory or like deceptive. You want it to be like a solid thing or not at all. And I feel like because you have had the experiences that you've had, you're kind of defensive about the forward movement. Like if you can't trust it, you don't want to do it at all. You have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups. So again, your past person, somebody that you have a nostalgic connection with, I felt like they were deceptive. They were sneaky and shady. They might have like cheated on you. They would lie to you. They did something sneaky and shady. And I felt like it, like for some of you, it ate at your aura. It did something. It changed your aura. I felt like there was like this energy that like you still are passionate. You still are, you're still beautiful. You're kind. You're still generous. But it did something. It changed something within you. Within what you're willing to give again, what you're willing to allow. I feel like it created like borders and like I feel like it created healthy boundaries to an extent, but it also made you like very defensive where like what you thought this was like your past thing that you saw as wish fulfillment at one time that ended up being deceptive. I felt like that changed something within, like kind of like changed your coding. I heard changed your coding. But I feel like there's still like you're still beautiful, you're still kind, you're still gentle and generous, but there's still an energy that it changed something. It changed something. It did something that can't be undone. You have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it did something. It did something that can't be undone. You can't let go. Something can't let go. Bottom of the deck, you have the Angel Del Nuit. Sorry, I can't say that right. This is like a special card in this deck. It's not like this isn't an average tarot card. And basically what this is saying is like what this journey was, what this energy brought to you, even though you can't let go of the thought of this person, the memories, it still changed something within you beautifully. You, this person walked away or you walked away from them, whatever it was for you. But it caused a disappointment, a hurt within yourself, that you're kind of defensive about that energy. You're defensive about letting people get back in that spot, get back in that element, kind of. Like that's protected ground. It's special, sacred ground, and nobody gets to go back there again. It's that kind of energy. And I felt like you still need to recognize, though, Gemini, that experience, as hard as it was, as difficult as it was, you learned something. It added to the beauty of you, even though there's an element of it made a solid independent energy, right? I'm going to show you. It's like, for some of you, you might do things differently because you want somebody to recognize that. I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. For some of you, I felt like somebody had a perception of you, and I felt like you came to know about that perception. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to show you. Whether you leaned that way or leaned against it, it was like excessive. And I felt like you're like releasing that energy. You're like going back to the solid you, being you, like what makes you passionate, what inspires you, instead of like worrying about other people, places, things, thoughts, whatever it is. I feel like you're settling it down and making your peace with whatever other people doesn't know, do or don't know. I feel like you're moving into to experience your adventures, going into your life, living your life, living your best life ever, I heard. Living your best life, Gemini. You're beautiful inside and out. Like you strengthened, you created something from this hardship. What else for Gemini? You have the Queen. Oh, okay. The Queen of Wands and the Tower. So you have the Queen of Wands out here too. And I believe she might have been out in the pre-messages, but I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But whatever this is for you, there's like this transition, there's this healing, there's this balance that has ignited something within you, from something that ended, something that was like difficult for you, something that was unexpected. I feel like it created something like bigger and better within you. It's that energy, like I'm going to show you, like sometimes our greatest disappointments is our greatest inspiration, right? Sometimes like we thought we wanted something and it turned out that not having it actually worked out for our greater good and was our best benefit. Then again, you have the 10 of Swords. So you're tired of being stuck in your thoughts. You're stuck in your thoughts a lot. What else? Why is Gemini stuck? You have the Devil. So there's this energy of like, I don't know if you feel addicted to them. Oh, hold on. And then you have also the King of Pentacles. I just saw that peeking out. So I felt like there's some sort of toxic energies, toxic habits in regards to how you behave, how you allow your long-term, like your stability, your, hold on. How do you say? How you allowed people to behave with you was toxic, and you allowed it for a long time. So I feel like there's like this energy that stuck around. Like for some of you, I feel like you're upset, like this person doesn't know the real you. Like things were the way they were because this person didn't know the real you. There's like there's truths you want to share. I feel like there's something you're waiting for. You might be praying for an offer, an opportunity. 7 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like you're very defensive, or this person might think that you'd be defensive about communication. Maybe that's the block of why there's like the, or maybe that they are defensive about some communication. But I feel like you're wanting to work. What you want somebody to work towards a disappointment, a loss, work at a loss, work at fixing, like, okay. Sorry, it took me a minute. Okay, so you're wanting somebody to like work, show initiative, that you want to fix something. Otherwise, I have to be like on my own. I have to be in my own in the inner journey. Sorry, I can't speak. Otherwise, I have to be in my own energy. I have to do what's right for me. I have to find something I can celebrate. I have to find something to be happy, motivated, and encouraged and inspired with. Right? You want them to work on like what they broke. Like, show me that you care about fixing something. Work at healing this. But they don't. And so instead, you're kind of like, okay, I'm got to go do my own thing. I'm like closed down, right? Like they didn't do what they were supposed to do. They didn't work on fixing something. They didn't correct their energy, whatever it was for you. And so now, like, you don't want to talk to them. Like, time's up, basically. All right. Does anybody want to have a personal message or something with them? I'm not going to do any free, like, what's it called? Like real long-term messages, but I will pull you guys your little messages that you want to know, but I'm not going to do like a full 10 cross. I'm kind of tired for that. But if anybody wants to have any questions or anything, let me know. Okay. Let me see. Okay, nobody's saying anything, but while I was shuffling, these cards won't come out, so we're going to read. The Page of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, and the Three of Swords. So again, this offer that was initiated or started was very sad and disappointing. It caused you to be heartbroken. It caused you to be defensive. It caused you to have to correct how you felt. Like, not necessarily correct with her 9 of Cups. Yeah. And then the Emperor. You thought it was going to be wish fulfillment. Somebody, like, they took, like, okay, oh my God. I feel like they initiated, right? For some of you, take it as it resonates. Like, why the F would you initiate something that you had no intention on following through? For some of you, there's this energy of being sad, being disappointed. Like, you saw this as wish fulfillment. They initiated something. They initiated an offer, and you thought it was going to be like growing. I feel like you invested energy, but you're sad and you're hurt and you're disappointed. They ripped your heart out from your chest, basically. You're trying to bring balance. You have a lot going on. Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. So the beginning and the end has balance, right? What the hell? Oh my God. For those of you who've been watching since the beginning, oh my God. Let me show you. Look at it flipped, right? So now it's in front of her face. Now what was lost is in front of her face. Is your person coming back? Is somebody going to come back to bring balance into a situation? You have the two cards of balance at the beginning of this energy and at the end. So for some of you, take it as it resonates. And you can know if something resonates or not by my name is Crystal versus my name is not Crystal, and see how it feels internally to you when you're lying to yourself. And that's how you know if something resonates or not, by that energy. So I felt like there's something like your person might come back and want to offer you something. You might be looking at them now and like what the heck? Just like, what was that about, right? Why was that necessary? Why did that happen for? Like, what the heck? Okay, hold on. Okay. Queen of Wands again. And what is this? The Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So, and the Seven of Wands underneath the Queen of Wands. So I feel like there's this energy again of like there's the defensive energy. Like for some of you, you're willing to take the offer, take the opportunity, but there's still an energy of like, I'm still going to be independent. I'm still going to be honest and authentic to myself. There's something that you're still passionate about and you're defensive and you're stuck in your head still. Like for some of you, you might have accepted an offer and you're moving forward, but there's still a sense like I got my own back at the end of the day. And then you're still having your thoughts, like you're stuck on your thoughts or something that you thought was going to grow. What is this? The 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands. So I feel like there's this energy, like you can't quit thinking about this disappointment, right? You're defensive about it. You're stuck in your head, you're stuck in your thoughts, and you're kind of like reevaluating. You're like, do I have what it takes? Is this going to work out? I feel like you're on guard and like defensive about something. And you're just kind of stressful. You might be not, for some of you, you're not getting very much sleep at all. Just know though, Gemini, let me put that down. Just know that even though things are like, for some of you, you're stressing mentally and you're having a lot of struggle about your thoughts, there's an energy of where like you got this, right, Gemini? Like no matter what, you got it. I just dropped the cord. You have the upper ground. Like you have those experiences. You have that knowledge that whatever it is that you need, you're not going to lose what you're passionate about. You're not going to lose what you're wanting to move forward on in regards to. You're always going to be able to stand firm on your own. Like you got this, Gemini. What's this? The 7 of Cups and the Lover. So again, for some of you, you're getting a lot of offers, a lot of opportunities. Somebody wants to reconnect with you for some of you, but you're evaluating like what you should do or what you should, like, even if you want to or not. I feel like there's like a big sense of independence. Like you're wanting to be confident and prosperous. You're motivated and like you're passionate and inspired to do something, to create something, to move forward and be abundant, to be blessed. Okay, I want to know about these, right? Because this is something, at first, at the beginning, it was like this, right? It was just in the thoughts. It was something I remember when I used to want you. I used to like you. We used to do these things, like whatever, but it was in the past, right? Now, like you're looking at it, you're seeing something. So I don't know if it's the same person or if it's a new relationship, a different relationship, what it is for you. But love is now starting to be in the forefront. You have to look at this. You have to respond to this. So I'm going to put these energies. Actually, we're going to just use the same deck. Hold up, but I'm mixing my decks up. I feel like there's still some in. Yeah, there is. Okay, Gemini. For this Lovers and this Knight of Pentacles. What is this? So for some of you, this is going to be an ending that you can't quit thinking about. For others of you, this is going to be like you thinking about a new offer, a new option. Somebody that's like available in your like present. Or it might be for some of you, it might be like an offer that you've thought about or has thought about you for a long time, but took forever to come around. Gemini. All right, we're going to have one more shuffle. 6 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and the Moon. So there's this like these energies and like you don't know and you don't understand, you're not allowing that no more. Like you're not gonna be in toxic energies no more. Like you're honest with me or don't speak to me at all. Be clear with me about what you want or not at all. I feel like you're moving away from whatever causes you like conflict, like internal conflict. If you cause me internal conflict, you got to go. I don't deal well with that, right? I like that for you, Gemini. If you cause me internal conflict, you got to go. Okay, got a message. You have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So there's some sort of truth or clarity that you're going to receive or speak. It's going to be very passionate. It's going to ignite something. For some of you, somebody might say something that pisses you off, like badly. Like you might want to like lash out on somebody. For some of you, there's this energy. Okay, hold on. There's a few things. For some of you, there's somebody's going to say something to you, it's going to piss you off. For some of you, there's there's something you think about, a person, place, or thing. There's something you think about that you're still passionate about. That's going to come into play somehow for you. There's an energy of like somebody speaking or saying something about you and you're going to find out and it's going to piss you off. Something's going on behind the scenes, right? Whatever it's done, whether it's good or bad, whether somebody's saying or speaking something, thinking something, whether you're thinking it or not. So take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates. There's an energy of somebody speaking or saying something, or might be thinking it for some of you. And that's creating like some sort of excitement within you. I don't know if that's like good or bad excitement, but it's excitement. I don't know if you're happy or mad. You might find out like this person has been like talking about you, asking about you. Gemini, who is this Lovers and this Knight of Pentacles? Lovers and Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. There's an energy about being defensive, like not trusting it fully, not trusting them fully, being on guard about them, person, place, or thing. Take it as it resonates. You're emotionally invested and connected. There was an ending you didn't see coming, but I felt like you accepted it. But I feel like now you've accepted it. It's like right there. It's back for you. For some of you, take it as it resonates. Or you might be thinking about it. Okay. All right, this is going to be our final shuffle. Thank you, spirits. What else for this one? Okay, again, you have the Five of Swords. This card has came out several times already. You have the Magician. Hold on, what else? What else for this? The Seven of Wands. How many are we going to do? Okay. 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 So, in regards to this energy, first row, you have the Five of Swords, the Magician, the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So, I feel like you're stuck in your head, right? But you're manifesting. You don't know, Gemini. For those of you that this resonates, you're thinking about this person. You don't know that you're manifesting while you're thinking about this person. So make sure it's positive thoughts. Make sure you're thinking about the people that you want to experience. You're creating as you're thinking. So be on guard with your own thoughts. Like we already discussed that earlier. But you're defensive, right? I feel like you're on guard. You're fighting against something. There's some sort of defensive energy, but there's still a desire to move forward. I feel like you still care about this person. You still want to have forward movement, even though you might not acknowledge it to yourself or to them. There's this energy of like wanting to have this forward movement. But I feel like there's both of you guys might be defensive. Both of you guys might share this energy about being on guard. I feel like this other person, they are very passionate about you. I feel like they want to create and offer an opportunity, but they struggle with that. I don't feel like they will. I feel like they kind of hold back their energies. But there's an Ace of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. They think about offer. They think about providing an offer to you, Gemini. But I don't feel like they will. I don't feel like they actually, yeah, the Ten of Swords. They're just going to keep thinking about it. They're not about their business. They might think about their approach and how they're going to do it, but it's the it's the Ten of Swords. It's not a Wands card, an Ace of Wands or nothing like that. It's the Ten of Swords. Then you have the Justice, the High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever this is, like the fact that the connection didn't move forward, it was right. It was meant to be. It was what was supposed to be. Like I feel like you still think about this connection, and I feel like this person does too. But I feel like they're not trustworthy. Whatever it is for you, take it as it resonates. They're not trustworthy. I feel like there's something like they spoke out of passion. They didn't speak out of truth. They spoke and acted out of passion. And that's why the connection was not supposed to move forward at that time. But you already knew this. You knew this. You knew that you were like building and creating something that was probably not going to have the best results. You already knew this. And then the Ten of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Queen of Pentacles. I like this. So this speaks about you looking at things from a different perspective in regards to what you see as abundant, as you see as like full and balanced. I feel like you're nurturing yourself more. You're like in your awareness. You're like mindful of like, even if you can't have this person be with the person that you love, like you want to make sure whoever you with, that it's fair and it's balanced and it's good. Like it's long-term stability. It's something that's going to move forward the way that it's like intended to, but where it's going to be blessed, where it's going to have like things are going to work out. I feel like you're looking at things differently. You're seeing your stability differently. You're seeing your investments differently. Let's see, bottom, hold on. And we have the Moon and the Queen of Cups. So somebody thinks of you fondly, Gemini. For those of you who this resonates, somebody thinks about you fondly, but you don't know. You're not expecting it. And let's see what's peaking. You have the Ten of Swords. So somebody's tired of thinking about you too, Gemini. Somebody's tired of you not knowing. And then it just fell down and it flipped in the reverse. So I felt like this heartache, this disappointment, I felt like somebody wants to fix it, but they don't know how. I feel like somebody's emotionally connected to you, but they don't want you to know. The Four of Swords, the Moon. Somebody wants to fix something too, but they don't want you to know. They don't know how to. Okay. Somebody thinks about you and they don't want you to know. Somebody cares that the connection didn't work out, but they don't want you to know. Somebody wants to heal something, but they don't want you to know. It's been it's all for the greater good, right? It's all to grow and make all parties involved like transition, right? I feel like you learned something from this false offer, but your false offer learned something from you too. For some of you, you're just waiting. You're waiting. You're just going with the flow and waiting. I feel like you lost your inspiration. For some of you, like you don't see the greatness that like time heals all wounds, but like time's not, like it's repeating. It's like for some of you. But I feel like there's this energy of like you walked away from things, person, places, or thing that was no longer emotionally satisfying for you. And that helped you to heal. That helped you to find balance. That helped you to make this transition, to grow and nurture yourself. I feel like you're focused on yourself more. You're kind of like, you're in that, like, what does it say? How do you say? You're in that intuitive energy, but you're also like putting yourself first. Like, I feel like you're doing what you're inspired and guided to do, and you're seeing things from a different perspective. And I feel like that's allowing you, like, Gemini, you're going to have great blessings coming in for you. I feel like it's going to be a very abundant year for you. I feel like you looking at things from a different perspective is what's creating this abundance for you. You're looking at things different, so things are more abundant. But there's things that you still don't know. There's unknown. You have the Four of Pentacles. There's something you're holding on to, or somebody's holding on to you. The Four of Swords. I feel like just like this person that you think about, that they invade your thoughts. I feel like they hold, like you invade their thoughts too. Everybody invades each other's thoughts right here. Okay, this is going to be our final messages for Gemini. Final messages. Hold on, guys. Okay. Hold on. King of Cups and the Hermit. And the Strength card underneath the Hermit. So this person, somebody wants to take action towards you. They care about you. They're emotionally invested in you, but they're not moving forward. They're acting like they're confident. They're acting like everything's all cool, but really they're just like, they're hiding something. They're, how do you say? There's an energy of like, they have to face something too. I feel like your person lacks confidence right now because they lack facing like something. They have emotional wounds that they have to like handle. They have to deal with. I feel like they kind of fumbled something that was destined for them. Like they see their wish fulfillment in you, but that's not an option for some of you. And so they have to recognize, like, just like you have to acknowledge how you feel in order to fully move forward, so do they. I feel like both of you guys are kind of in that same energy of where you're both acting like you're okay, but you're like, you have a disappointment, you have an emotional hang up somewhere. And in order for you to really authentically move forward and really be confident and sincere, you have to stop and evaluate what it is, like whatever it is that this hang up is for you. Okay. Let's see. Spirit's final advice. We're going to do Spirit's advice for you guys, and then we're going to get off. Appreciate you guys being part of my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys taking your time and reading, spending your time with me while I'm doing this reading. I hope you're finding something that's resonating for you. I hope you're finding helpful information, helpful tools and tips, tricks. I don't know, but Gemini for reals, 2023 is going to be an amazing year. Like the cards, the readings that we've had so far, it's on point and it's good. Like there's, oh shit. So there's some sort of unknown energy again, right? But hold on, let me finish my thought. There's been a lot of energy where we've healed. We've looked at a lot of things. So even though nobody's perfect, we still find ourselves in mental conflict sometimes, and we find ourselves in unnecessary arguments or conversations. I feel like we're progressing positively. We're loving ourselves more. We're balanced more. We're aware of our boundaries and borders, and we're like attuned to our intuition, our future a lot better. A lot, like, I don't know. I'm proud of you, Gemini. I think we're doing good. I'm proud of you. I think you're doing good. So there's some unknown energy again, right? And then we have the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So Spirit's advice is like it's okay. Whatever you don't know, it's okay. And you might not need to know. You don't need that information to heal, right? Whatever this person is, like you just need to accept your truth, right? Acknowledge the hurt, acknowledge the disappointment, acknowledge like the failure, the lack of forward movement, whatever it is was for you. Bring balance into this energy of whatever it is that you don't know, and that's what's going to help you to heal. Okay. All right, Gemini, I love you. I appreciate you. I think you're doing amazing, and I hope you continue to do that. As always, until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Be kind to yourself and others. Appreciate you.